Crews are taking action now to prevent an even bigger problem later. Crews lit these fires today in Rocky Mountain National Park. They're worried that if we don't get the much needed rain that we need this spring, we could really be in trouble. Your First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera, of course, tracking our fire danger threat. We want to start, though, with your reporter in northern Colorado, Dylan Thomas, near Estes Park.
Hiking uphill with fire gear in tow, wildland firefighters from around Larimer County descended on Rocky Mountain National Park Tuesday, taking steps toward preventing wildfire. In a region that was recently devastated by the East Troublesome and Cameron Peak fires, this type of fire is actually welcomed.
We're trying to reenact the natural process of wildfire, how it was historically throughout the area.
Burn boss Nathan Hallam and his team started a prescribed burn of 60 acres at the park's busiest entrance, Beaver Meadows.
So there's a lot that goes into it.
Crews took us exclusively along for the dotting process, where they intentionally pour fuel and flame onto the landscape. This here is a great visual representation of why they're doing what they're doing. Directly behind me is the area that was prescribed burned last year. You can see a visual line right here behind me, and then it turns into all this dry shrubbery right here. It's this, the dry stuff they're trying to get rid of. All while being cognizant of the whole purpose of the park.
We need to make sure that we don't have any sensitive species that are threatened or could be harmed by the prescribed burn that we're doing out here.
And it's not just the animals.
We have sensitive species that grow amongst the vegetation. And this is a great time of the year for the burning before it starts to grow up in green.
Conditions have to be perfect for a burn like this. Firefighters coordinate with the National Weather Service to make sure winds are strong enough to ventilate the smoke, but light enough to not push the fire into the community of Estes Park. After all, it was a prescribed burn just like this that saved Estes Park from the East Troublesome fire of 2020.
This essentially creates a buffer from a wildfire moving into the community of Estes Park.
Remember that line I showed you earlier? This proves that it works. I am in the same spot. You can see the fire came right up to the line, and then without any human help, it stopped. And that's why they're doing this. In Rocky Mountain National Park, I'm Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.
Really great story, Dylan. Thank you. Dylan covers what's happening across Larimer and Weld counties. You can send him your story ideas through cbscolorado.com. You can always call our tips line. The number is seen right there, 303-863-TIPS.